Hi all, this is Deepak here, and today I will be giving a short review of my experience with ZX6R. Right now I'm on the Hassan Road. I'll be heading towards Kitchen Mane to have breakfast, and after the breakfast I'll take a U-turn and I will return back to Bangalore. While I'm on my way, in the middle, I'll stop somewhere to give a short review of my experience with ZX6R. So stay tuned.
Okay, here I go. We should look at the power in the high mode, full mode. It's always not advisable to give full throttle on this kind of roads. You never know when somebody will just barge in or some animals, the dogs, the cows. So you should be really very careful riding on this kind of roads. So I'm just looking out for a straight stretch where I feel there will be no
Taking a detailed review of my ZX6R. I have come for a morning breakfast ride. I came on the Hassan Road, then I stopped near Kitchen Mane for breakfast. So I had my breakfast, and then I thought today I should be reviewing my ZX6R, and this is the right time. So here I go.
I've been waiting for this dream of owning the 636 motorcycle. Dream of walk to the showroom and get your hands on Japanese 600 Super Sport. Well, as you all know, Daytona had been ruling in 600 segment for a couple of years as a legal 600cc Super Sport. But now you can walk into Kawasaki showroom and get your hands on a legal 600cc Super Sport 2. That is this Kawasaki ZX6R Ninja. What a machine it has been. Well, I'm a proud owner of this bike, and every time I ride this bike on the road, it makes me proud. Well, as you all can see, in its design, the 6R wears a striking and aggressive design typical of a Kawasaki, and there are some cool touches like big ram air, as you all can see. It's a ram air intake between the headlamps, and the layered fairing design as you all can see, and when you sit on it, you are extremely on a sporty one. Just look at it, guys, just look at it. The riding position is pure. It's kind of pure, extremely sports one too. It's a pure racetrack, and while the foot pegs aren't as extremely high as on its brother 10R, the clip-ons, as you can see, look at the clip-ons, guys, are seriously low. It is seriously low. I'm sorry, there's a little bit interference of JCB in between. The clip-ons are seriously low to the point that the wrists are lower than the backside. You need to be fit to ride this machine. If not, I'm sure when you own this one, this will make you fit like it has done to me. So much of interference, guys, I'm really sorry. Lorries and JCBs, you know, we really don't have control on it. They just barge in. The core strength is a key here to ride this machine. On the road, this bike looks really sexy with a sleek tail section. As you can see, the tail section here lifted up with the pride. Showa makes some superb suspension and it is fully adjustable. As you can see here, this is the Showa suspension, which is very much adjustable. I have ridden this machine through thoroughly patched tarmac, and sometimes even on the gravels it feels very soft and usable. Under the brightly colored frames resides a fat aluminum perimeter. You can see the swing arm. It's really muscular. It's an aluminum swing arm, as you can see on both sides. This swing arm is really muscular. There is no steering damper here, but the only time I felt like I needed one was when accelerating aggressively over, you know, the rough stretch of the tarmac. Nissin brakes are really great. As you can see, Nissin brakes are really great. This does a pretty good job. However, brake a little too hard or push a bumpy set of corners, and it's clearly that the stock setting is a little too underdamped, I can say, for what you're trying to achieve. The Kawasaki engine is really a special thing, so much that not much has changed in 2019 update. The motor actually lost a tiny amount of power in the conversion of Euro 4 norms, but it still makes a solid 130 odd bhp. The peak power is full on 130 HP that arrives at 13,500 RPM, I guess. This bike has capability to make 120 plus kilometer on the first gear, guys. Can you believe it? On the first gear, with the next 5 gears arriving in rapid succession. The top speed, you know, what I know, has been arrived somewhere between 260 to 270, but I have not looked it so much as of now, because I'm a little scared. To be very frank, I'm a little scared, because I need to ride this machine more and more to get that kind of confidence where I can rip it with 200 plus speed. Well, to talk about the technical specification for 2019, there is also a new quick shifter which is impeccably smooth. It's beautifully smooth. In fact, it is so good that you will immediately start to miss having an auto blipper for quick and easy downshift to match. Well, the electronics are otherwise unchanged, and the bike continues to offer 3 stages of traction control, ABS, as you can see. Right now I'm in full mode with the traction control 1. You can see the electronics of this machine. The ABS, it has ABS and 2 power modes, as I said, full and low. However, what's worth bearing in mind is the conspicuous sticker on the fuel tank. You can see that reminds you of this bike's desire for 95 plus octane gasoline only to prevent severe engine damage. Well guys, but it's really hard to get in Indian gas stations. So right now I'm using this one, Shell, which is I think for about 90-91 octane. That should be good enough. Well, the sweetest of updates the ZX6R received for 2019 was a sizable drop in the price. Well, I got this bike for about 12.5 lakhs on road, and with all accessories it was somewhere around 13 lakhs for me. 6R quite nicely has been priced given what you get it. This even slots below the excellent the Triumph Street Tripper what we have. Then again, you could get more powerful Ninja 1000 Super Sport Tourer for slightly lesser money, but I was like always interested in owning a Super Sport, and today I have this beautiful machine with me. Well, to talk about more on the specification, this is 636cc, maximum power of 130 HP at 13,500 RPM, and maximum torque of 7.8 Newton meter at 11,000 RPM. It has 4 cylinders, 6 speed gears. The seat height is pretty good because I am 6 foot tall, and this accommodates me very good. With 830 mm of height, ground clearance of 130 mm, and the curb weight is 196 kilos, which is very lighter compared to the other naked streets of Kawasaki what you have on road. The fuel tank capacity is 17 liter. What else I'm missing? Yes, other things are quite common, everybody knows. Well, I just want to look at this machine again and again because it's hard to believe that I'm owning one. You know, it really makes me a proud owner to have this beautiful machine with me. Well, I think I've given a decent review about this machine. Well, and once it heats up, this is how it sounds.